So somehow, me liking science pages and thinking that essential oils are crazy led me into the Facebook mommy wars. There is not a pit, a cesspit more vile than the mommy wars, and especially the war over breastfeeding. I, admittedly, I'm not a parent. But I'm here to tell you that yes, I was breastfed, and I'm about the worst example of breast is best that ever lived. So I ended up with all kinds of issues. And the thing that strikes me is they'll be like, oh, breast is best and you're a horrible person. Formula is full of toxins and GMOs, which, by the way, no one's ever died of a GMO, so chill out. Formula is poison. You're feeding your kids McDonald's and just all this crazy stuff. I kind of hate to tell people this, but babies died without formula. If their mothers did not make enough milk, babies died. And you can go to countries where there's not formula or clean water and you can see this. So, if you haven't seen this or if you don't know about this, then you are an extremely privileged person and you need to really think about other people besides people in your own strata. And mothers who can't breastfeed are made to feel like failures. Sometimes the baby won't latch. Sometimes they just don't make enough milk. I mean, to sit there and shame somebody because they need a way to feed their baby is pretty low. I'm sorry. It's low. So long as the kid is fed, it's good. And honestly, there is no group of people worth trolling more than the group of sanctimommies who think that they parents better than everyone else. And I really am starting to question their motives because I somehow think that they're not vaccinating, not feeding their kid GMOs, which again, hasn't killed anybody. I don't know what the deal is. What else? Not getting the vitamin K shot, breastfeeding, all the natural mommy stuff. Are they really doing it because they care about their child, or are they doing it for the Facebook likes? Because really, I'm starting to question some of these people. Because they'll swear up and down they're doing it for the health of their child, but if their child is not getting proper nutrition, you're not doing what's best for your child. Just because you had a child doesn't mean you always know what's best for that child. A child is not an extension of yourself. They're their own person. They come into the world with their own temperament. And there isn't enough breast milk or mom shaming that's going to overcome genetics, and I really am starting to question some of these people. And honestly, they're probably not the perfect parents they think they are. It's probably a show, so that way they feel better about some poor choice they're making. Again, that's an assumption on my part. I don't know people who grandstand like this, because my parents did a pretty decent job of raising me, and they never had to grandstand like that. I see other mothers on Facebook, they don't have to run around grandstanding. So what is with this craziness? Why is it we need to go to war over breast milk? Vaccines are a public health issue because of herd immunity, and I could explain that till I'm blue in the face. But there is so much cognitive dissonance with people that I'm not even going to try. My point is this: could we just feed our kid? Everyone should just feed their kids. It doesn't. If somebody is not breastfeeding, it's not your business. If somebody asks, hey, what are the proofs of all these benefits? Show them a legitimate peer-reviewed study, not something off some mommy blog. I'm going to quote a meme. Just because you pushed a baby out doesn't mean you have a PhD. There are people who are a lot smarter than you, and you may want to read up on the Dunning-Kruger effect, some of y'all. Because seriously, just because you had a kid doesn't mean you know everything. That's all I have to say about that. I just think that people are getting insane over the wrong things.